this is Charlotte and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am super excited to be doing a What's on my iPad School edition. So this is everything that I use on my iPad to take notes, stay productive for school, stay organized, things like that. If you guys want me to make a video about everything that's on my iPad, I would be more than happy to, but this is essentially just everything that I am using for this coming school year. And if you guys missed my unboxing or customization video, I'm going to have both of those linked up in the cards as well as down in the description if you want to check those out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so here is my iPad. This is a quick screenshot of my lock screen, and this is my current home screen. So I just wanted to show you guys just that layout in case you do want to check out my customization video. I show you how I made all of this, and I also have the icons, lock screen, and home screen designs on my website, which are linked in the description if you want to download those to use them for yourself. So this third row with the dark tan brown color, that is my school row, so it's everything that I'm using for school. So I'm going to start off over on the left, and I really want to show you guys this app called Connects Q&A. But basically how this app works is you take a picture of one of your homework assignments and then they will help you answer that assignment right here in the app. So I just went into my gallery and I picked out this equation, upload that, and then choose the subject. So this one is algebra. So the first thing it does is it looks through its database and sees if there's another problem that someone already asked that looks like this. And as you can see, they already came up with this exact problem. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap that. But if your problem isn't there, you can hit Ask a Tutor. Then they will send your problem out to over 3,000 tutors. And then as you can see, the answer came up on the left from what someone had previously answered another day. It's as easy as that, and the app is free, but they do have a subscription service where you can pay monthly, annually. As you can see, they currently have a back to school sale, so the annual plan is 65% off. So if you guys sign up for the subscription, you can ask an unlimited number of questions as well as have an unlimited number of these coupons. If you use the high-speed one, your question will get answered within 10 minutes, which is crazy. I'm very excited to say that I'm doing a giveaway with Connects Q&A to give you guys some of these high-speed coupons so you can try out the app for yourself for free. So the first 20 of you that respond to my comment in the comment section with your username and email that you used to sign up for Connects Q&A with will get 10 free high-speed coupons sent to you. So don't forget to make a free account on this app. Okay, so going back to this main row on the left here, I have Google, which I just use obviously for Googling stuff. I don't really like Safari, so I download the Google app on all my devices. Here I have Google Calendar, where you can see how late I am filming this video because I had a very busy week and it's my second time filming because yesterday did not work out. I use Google Calendar for everything, and I talked about that in my productive apps for college/high school student video, which I will also link up in the cards and in the description if you want to hear more about that. This is like my master calendar, and I love Google Calendar so much. You guys have no idea. Next up over here we have GoodNotes, which I have gotten into more recently. So I used to use Notability for everything, and now I've switched over partially to GoodNotes. So as you can see here, I have a bunch of different notebooks for each of my classes, and then I also have these folders. So for example, I have my textbook here, and then I can just scan it or download it as a PDF, and then when I'm reading it, I can highlight anything that I find important, which I just like it that way. And then I also do some color coding as well with my highlighter. And then for my classes, this is where I take my basic notes. So I have all of these color coded. So this is a good page. Pink is the title of stuff. White is just random, just the general text that's there. Yellow is any definitions, and then green is examples. So this is I would call my messy notes my first take. So when I'm sitting in class or when I'm watching a video or something, then I will just be writing all of this down. So it might look kind of organized to you guys, but to me, this is just me messing around and scribbling down everything that I can. So that is everything that I'm using for GoodNotes. I really like the features. They have a laser pointer, which I found very helpful when I'm sharing my screen with people, and you can cut stuff and move it around. They have a highlighter, and I like that every time you highlight something, it straightens it out. and they have a ton of colors. You can hit custom colors and pick any color that you want, and you can adjust like the size of everything. And of course they have like the magnifying feature so you can write as well. For anyone curious about the paper, I like using the A5 dark black paper for all my notes just because I feel like it looks better. Okay, next up we have Notability. So for Notability, this is what I use for my homework currently. I just feel like it's a lot simpler of an app than GoodNotes, which is why I like doing my homework in it. I just like the feel of it and I'm used to it. I've been using this app since high school. They've added a lot new things, like they have this laser pointer as well, which once again been very helpful when I'm sharing my screen working with group projects. They also have the microphone at the top right, so with that you can record your teacher speaking and then it will highlight the notes as you play it back, so you can see exactly what you wrote when the professor was speaking. I really liked that in high school, but now with everything being online and Zoom, I don't see the purpose of this just because I can go back and rewatch things on my own, so I haven't been recording my lectures. I do all my homework in this grid format, like the smallest grid, just because I do a lot of math and science stuff, and then I switch it over to this lined paper before I submit anything. Also, just came out with a big update. So before, if you like drew a straight line and held it down, it would make that line straight. Now you can draw a curve and hold it down and it will make the curve. Also have dotted lines now as well as dashed. And you can favorite things, like you can favorite a color. See, now it's over on the side. So this was just a new update that honestly I got the notification for today. So I think that's really cool and exciting, and I definitely think that's going to give Notability a little bit more of an edge. Okay, and then on the right we have Blackboard, which that just has all of my classes. It's like Canvas if that's what you guys use. So it basically just has my 3 classes. If you didn't know this, I'm only taking 3 classes this semester because I'm a part-time student. Thank you, COVID. So yeah, these are just like the 3 classes I'm taking, and this is where my professors will post any assignments, stuff like that. I no longer turn stuff in through Blackboard. I use Gradescope for that, but I do that all on my computer, so I don't have that on my iPad. As for the folder on the left, I have Drive, Docs, Slides, and Sheets, all from Google. This is what all my group projects have been using for a long time, so I just found it a lot easier to have the apps, especially when someone sends you a link and then you have to open it and it's not like gross and ugly in Safari. I also have the notes and reminders, which I don't really use that much on my iPad, but I keep them around. TurboScan, which I also talked about in my productive apps video, but this is just an app to scan documents, but you can also use the Notes app if you hit the camera in the bottom right and hit scan document. Then you can scan documents that way as well. I just am a big fan of TurboScan. And the regular Apple Calendar, which I don't really use. Zoom, which I'm sure you guys all know what Zoom is by now, but when my laptop broke a couple of weeks ago, I had to get Zoom on my iPad because I had to do all my classes on my iPad. Then Trello, I actually haven't been using Trello this semester so far. I have found another system that I liked better, but I do have some like main goals that I put on Trello, just like fitness and YouTube stuff, social media, grades I want to get in classes, savings. So it's more of like a improve myself type thing right now. Files, in case anyone sends me any files, Safari, Connects Q&A, I already mentioned. Be sure you guys sign up so you can enter the giveaway. And then lastly, we have an app that I am very excited about. This is called iStudies Pro. This app I totally forgot existed, and I used to use it in high school. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, because I couldn't tell if it was free or not because I like downloaded it back from the cloud, if that makes sense. But my understanding is this app is totally free and it has everything that you could want for keeping track of your assignments. So as you can see here, I have all of my assignments for the day, and then I'm done with my classes. But if I tap tomorrow, it says I have 2 classes tomorrow and no assignments due. So it keeps track of like your day to day, and then up in the calendar on the right, it has dots indicating what day you have class. Bolded numbers are days when you have assignments due. If you hit week, then you can see your whole like class schedule. Plus on the top right, and you can add whatever assignment you want. So you can have like the title, the course, when it's due, how important it is, what day and time you want the notification. I set all my notifications to day of at 9 a.m. so that way I just know in the morning, like, okay, I have this, this, and this to turn in today. As you can see right now, I have everything organized by class. You can also do it by due dates and by priority, like how important it is. And then over on the right, you have everything completed. We'll talk about grades a little later, but you can input your grades for your assignments and they will keep track of it. You can add like when you have all your classes and when they're repeating. You can put your assignments in that are here, and then I'll also show your grades and you can have that calculating it. If you guys hit the gear at the top, there's like a ton of stuff you can do. You have like a ton of customizability with your appearance, the phrases you want it to say, when it shows exams, what the calendar looks like, if you want overdue assignments. This calendars part, you can have it sync to, I don't know if it's your Apple or your Google Calendar or both. I turn that off because I just want to control my calendar on my own. I don't want things importing. This cloud sync, that I know you have to pay a monthly or yearly subscription fee for. So in that case, you can have this app also line up with your iPhone and other things like that. Grades, as you can see, I have grades on, which is what I talked about earlier, but there's a ton of stuff you can do. You can have like letter grading, points, percents, like you can enter your GPA scale, which I just haven't done that yet, so that way I can actually calculate my GPA. And that's basically it for iStudies Pro. Oh, and then I almost forgot, the very last app I want to talk to you guys about is Procreate. So even though I know Procreate is like an art and illustrator app, I have been using it recently to do notes. So as you can see here, this is one of the notes that I'm currently working on. I'm trying really hard to make things aesthetic. So if you guys want, I can do a whole video about how I'm making notes like this. I'm still working on it and figuring out what I like and what I don't like. I think I want grid paper right now because I'm not really feeling like the all white background, but I would love to make a video about this. I really like doing stuff in Procreate because I feel like you have a lot more freedom than apps like GoodNotes. Once again, if you guys want me to make a video about this, I would be more than happy to. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I was very excited to show you everything that I use for school on my iPad. Once again, don't forget to enter the giveaway with Connect's Q&A, download their app, and sign up for a free account. And then the first 20 people to comment down below with your email and username that you used to sign up for your account will get 10 free high-speed coupons. So if you guys have any other iPad videos or school related videos that you want to see, please let me know down in the comments and I'd be more than happy to make those for you all. And I believe that is it. So I'll see all of you guys next time for my next video. Bye!